talk about your involvement in the Michigan Farm Bureau Young Farmer Program.
So I guess I was a young farmer before you'd consider a young farmer. My dad's a former county president, so I remember going to state annual, you know, as long as I could remember back when he was really involved. So my sisters and I were all a part of Farm Bureau kind of as kids. And then when I kind of got out into my career, I started getting involved a little bit more. I serve on our county board, and I've participated in discussion meet as well. And then I'm trying to get a little bit more involved in the Young Farmer Program, just so I can kind of meet people that are similar in age, similar where they're at in their lives too.
I heard you're also involved in a lot of other organizations, such as Michigan Corn Growers and a few others. How do you find time to do all these things?
So Michigan Corn Growers, that's where I work full time, and then nights and weekends are typically here on the farm, but I'm also really involved with our county 4-H program, as well as the Ag Community Relief Group. Yeah. So a lot of that's just a matter of you kind of have to pick what's important to you, and you find time for the things that are important to you. So luckily, you know, wheat harvest always falls before our county fair, so that helps. And Ag Community Relief, with all of us being involved in agriculture that are a part of that, we kind of know, all right, these are the busy times. Like, we still need to meet and talk to each other, but we may do conference calls or things. We know everybody's busy, so it makes it a little bit easier too.
A lot of times we hear at Michigan Farm Bureau that young farmers and people that may not be involved in the Young Farmer Program just don't simply have enough time. You know, what would you tell other young farmers of you know, why they should be involved, but also how to try to make time or find time to be involved?
I think it's really, really valuable just to, I mean, getting together with people is fun, and it's good to have the social, but also to really have kind of those people you can call on if you have questions of, you know, something happened on my farm and I have no idea. It's something totally different. Reach out to some of the people you know through the Young Farmer Program just to kind of get their opinion on different things, or even just, you know, questions about your family or things like that. It's really good to have that network of people, and it's tough to find the time, but the nice thing about the Young Farmer Program is so many of the activities try to involve families, because so many people in it have a family, so at least it's something that you can do with your family too.
That's awesome. What do you think Michigan Farm Bureau can do to make sure that you're staying involved? You know, one of the things we hear is that our young farmers are extremely involved in our organization, and then after the young farmer age comes, that you know, there's not as many opportunities. So what do you think Farm Bureau can do for you to help you continue to grow your leadership knowledge and development, and also put that leadership development to use?
I think a lot of it is just trying to stay connected with kind of that group that they're not young farmers, but they don't necessarily feel like they fit in with some of the more seasoned farmers.
Okay.
So, you know, just trying to stay connected and try and have events. They don't even necessarily have to be specifically for that age group, but making sure that they're involved and know they're invited. I know we're lucky. We have a community action group that we're involved in that has young farmers in it, as well as some that have kind of recently aged out of young farmers, and it's a nice way that we all can stay together and be involved. And so when we do some young farmer things, we'll still invite those that have just aged out, just because, you know, they know what it's like to go through the Young Farmer Program, and they're not that much older than a lot of us, so they know they have the same experiences and things, and a lot of advice and wisdom that they can offer to all of the young farmers.
That's awesome. So, well, Teresa, we appreciate you letting us ride along with you during wheat harvest as you guys combine wheat. Hopefully you guys have a safe and bountiful harvest. We appreciate you letting us be here.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.